Hi, I'm Mark Boyer, and I'm the Executive Director of the International Studies Association and a Board of Trustees professor at the University of Connecticut. Open access is growing in importance in the social science realm, and ISA is very much squarely an interdisciplinary social science association, but it's relatively new in that venue. But one of the things that we know is happening is that there are many, many changes on the horizon in the academic publishing market, and we know we need to stay ahead of the curve. And so thinking about this and with consultation with Oxford, we launched Global Studies Quarterly as our primary open access outlet for the association, and it's done remarkably well. But I think that that's really where we see the future of much of what we do going, even if we have 6 other journals that are, still in the traditional pay for subscription model. The more open research environment, I think, has a variety of impacts for our association membership in particular. We have a chunk of our membership is from the developing world, given the topics that we address within the international studies realm. And many scholars in the Global South are, still struggling to get access to publications through their libraries, to get access to publications even through their own personal subscriptions, just because of financial constraints. And by providing open access, if they have an internet connection, they can get at cutting edge scholarly research from that environment. And I think that's really important. And so from that standpoint, we're providing an opportunity for some underserved populations in the international studies field to get better access to our research in the area. The other thing, quite frankly, is that this is also an effort at royalty protection. Our publication portfolio is a significant source of revenue for our association. And so looking at the traditional subscription publication model and where the field may or may not be going, we really need to be thinking about how we protect those royalties, protect that revenue source. And in collaboration with Oxford, I think the GSQ launch is an important aspect in that looking forward. A lot of work that we do is indeed funded by our publishing portfolio. And so if we look at what we do with Oxford, whether it's through our journals footprint or also with the Oxford Research Encyclopedia of International Studies, we get a significant chunk of our association revenue through that. And so, everything from mentoring programs to other kinds of professional development and lots of other places, those would be more constrained, more limited if we didn't have that kind of footprint. The other thing I think that we need to note is the degree to which this provides opportunities for scholars to get access to the popular press in a way that wouldn't be the case with the gated subscription model. And so just within a couple of months of initial publication of the first issue of Global Studies Quarterly, we had 2 different articles quoted in the New York Times and a couple of other media outlets that would not have been quoted because of the gated model if those articles had been published in the normal subscription model. The editors that we were able to find to take over, really to lead Global Studies Quarterly in its inaugural volume, have just done an extraordinary job of pulling in scholarship from around the world, finding ways for scholars to be able to fund their open access work, because this is new in the social sciences. And, so most of our submitters are not used to this model where they have author publication costs and that sort of thing. And so that was new, but Brent Steele and Jelena Subotic have just done an extraordinary job of developing and cultivating Global Studies Quarterly.